So we open with the Pink doing a commercial for the casino. Oh my God, Andre Watkins got strippers getting you to go to the poll. I can't. So it's voting day, and we got the strippers outside for the mayor's godson. But now here comes evil Patrice Woodbine in a bodysuit shaking it on the pole for the Lord. They really should have had Church Girl as the soundtrack for this scene. Now Patrice got money guns, and she gonna use that money they gave her last night to bribe the constituents and give it away, quote unquote, so she can still be mayor of Chuckalulu. At the hospital, Ernestine's coming too, but she still thinks it's her daughter. Girl, she fighting this heifer. She fighting the nurse. Oh my God. I think she gonna be all right. Ooh, Clifford and LaMarcus is getting it in, honey. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have stopped for nobody's phone call. Oh, it was a telemarketer. I would have let it ring. Clifford said, I really enjoyed playing house with you, but you gotta go on tour. The world is now your oyster. You more than hood famous. Back at the Pank, Keyshawn tells Autumn that she's got the passports and bought her tickets in cash. Keyshawn asks Autumn, so you gonna put down roots here? She said, I'm just waiting for this casino to cash me out. So after that, Keyshawn runs into Diamond in the water room, and he offers to fill her bottle. But his new heifer was like, excuse me, are those wings done? I'm a little hungry. She might be thirsty, but I'm hungry. The next day at rehearsals for the show, Mercedes is still struggling. Child, Keyshawn got up on that pole and clap, clap, and Mercedes can barely hold on. So after the routine, Roulette cuts Mercedes out. You should have been off the pole. Don't be coming on mine, because I don't want to end up getting killed because your big booty butt falls off. And Autumn says, we do have to think about safety. So Autumn suggests that Mercedes bases for Keyshawn, since she can't hold the move. And she's like, well, I can't hold the move because I killed that guy and I should have killed you. So since Keyshawn's getting the door, Mercedes said, well, I'm not going to be here for the grand reopening. So Clifford runs out after Mercedes, and she said, I can't bust it like I used to. She said, I am half past retirement. I should have been done. She said, is Keyshawn better than me? And Clifford said, well, sometimes you got to learn how to dream new dreams. Yeah, it's time. So Clifford go back inside, and then Farrah messages her she needs her to come to Memphis to see her. For what? To start a new lesbian life? Back at the Pink, Keyshawn bumps into Big Bone, and Big Bone's like, yeah, we may not have met, but I'm glad you leaving. The wall's been talking about you. And now Keyshawn's like, well, shoot, if she knows, who else knows? So Keyshawn goes to see Farrah, and it's an art exhibit all about her. So Farrah goes up to her and says, hey, I didn't want it to end the way it did, but at least now I'm filing for divorce. Oh, Farrah asked for a cup of puss, and she said, Farrah said, oh, okay, I ain't getting no puss, I'm gonna see you later. Uh-oh, back at the Pink, Haley throwing up. Is she preggers? Oh, Whisper said, you ready for some twins? Preggy boo. And now it's the night of the grand reopening. God, that hateful health inspector's there. She ain't got nothing else better to do. Child, Uncle Clifford threw that sneezing heifer out. He like, you gave my grandmama the vi-vi. Another girl coughed. She like, my spit went down the wrong way. Oh, Lord. Wait a minute. Now Clifford's assistant comes up to him and says, Lil Murder and Tina Snow are coming and kicking off their tour here tonight. And y'all already at 75% capacity. Yes, come through, Meg. So Meg and Murder show up, and Murder introduces her to Uncle Clifford, and they secretly flirting behind the scenes. But then Meg is flirting with Murder, and Uncle Clifford's like, he ain't telling her to keep her hands off his man, but he grabbed that bottle real quick. But now Roulette rolls up, all in Versace. Oh, goodness. So now outside the club, the girl that got kicked out was crying because Clifford won't let her work, and she really need the money. Rent due, lights getting cut off, the repo man coming. So Roulette handed her some money. And the girl says, I'll pay you back. Roulette said, you gotta pay me back. That's your pay. She's like, my pay for what? You know for what. Whisper said, Roulette took care of me. She'll take care of you too. Lord, but now Corbin meeting with Uncle Clifford in the champagne room. Oh, God. So now he want Uncle Clifford to whoop his ass. He gave him a box with the whip in it. I can't. Back at the main floor of the club, Corbin joins the mayor's godson and Haley, and we're waiting to see who's going to be the next mayor of Chuckalulu. Roulette and that white guy are getting closer, humping in hallways. But back with Andre and Autumn, he's asking her, why don't you lease the club and stay in Chuckalulu? Now Tina and Keyshawn take the stage. Child, now they bring Murder out and he hitting the stage. We see Keyshawn dancing on air. And this guy standing next to Mercedes says she dancing like it's her last. And Mercedes says, I think it is. Let's hope this is Keyshawn's set it off moment. Oh Lord, but now a fight break out in the crowd. Child, now people on the stage, the strippers is running to the back. It's full Players Club. Lord, now little Murder getting in it. Child, Keyshawn's hiding on the stage, but Diamond grabs a gun and goes to save her. And then they have a passionate last kiss. Keyshawn, you better get your bag and get to going. Oh, but Big Bone see it. Backstage, Clifford asked Murder what went so left, and he said these guys is trying to run up on me, and I had to light they block up. And Clifford was like, oh, is that what I helped you cover up? And he was like, no, he ain't telling that Teak committed self-harm. But yeah, you did kill that guy. Clifford said you gonna have to get some security. You can't take Diamond, but you need somebody. Oh, but Uncle Clifford kicks a box and finds the drugs that the white guy and Big L been selling. Back at Andre's house, him and Autumn are getting in hot and heavy. Oh, but the wife there waiting on him and turns the light on. But girl, you got caught stooping somebody else, so I don't know how you could have a face on. Like, girl, boom. So now Clifford's confronting Big L and Duffy about running drugs through the club. Big L tell Duffy to go outside for a minute. Big L tell Clifford, look, you letting Autumn run you, so I don't really care. You better take your power back, and we need to off her because if she did, she can't sell. I'm trying to look out for me before the club gets sold. Clifford tell him, you fired. So right after he fired Big L, the hospital calls. In the champagne room, Murder has Mercedes listen to one of his new tracks. Oh, now everybody know Murder killed Pico. Meanwhile, Big Bone is looking through her pictures of her and Diamond, and she sees a picture of that ring that Diamond had, the cursed ring. She gonna set it free. In the dressing room, Keyshawn's packed her things and is looking around one last time. Oh, her and Clifford have a hug goodbye. Oh, to be continued. Let's go on and see the next episode.